Today we're going to check out the Music Man 7-string John Petrucci guitar from 2001. I believe this was his first model. This is the Mystic Dream finish. And I'm going to show it off and do a little test demonstration with it. So stick around, enjoy. Today I wanted to take a look at my Music Man 7-string John Petrucci. This, I believe, was his first official 7-string model released. This model came out in 2001. It's a Petrucci 7-string Piezo, and I of course had to go with the Mystic Dream because it's just such a beautiful finish. The chameleon paint is just fantastic. It has a maple neck rosewood fretboard, matching headstock with the John Petrucci inlays, the shield, which became his logo, I think, around that time. It has no pickguard, naturally, and the hardware is chrome. I just recently changed the strings. I have to set it up, though, because the bridge is popped a little bit, because I did increase the gauge of my strings. It's not in mint condition. I do have a couple scratches on it from the strings up here, and nothing on the front part of it. I think the back got a little scratch because I've played it live a bunch of times and I've used it. So it's one of my favorite guitars up until I just got the new Majesty, but this was definitely one of my favorites. It's my only 7-string, and you can see it does have a purple look to it, but in certain lighting it does have like a green and purple kind of reflection, which is cool. I love that chameleon paint thing. You can kind of see it. Try not to bump the camera. Yeah, there's the back. It's got a little scratch right there. And yeah, it's got the piezo output. This one had the 9-volt at the time, which I've replaced not that long ago, so it still works. And you know, I try to take good care of my stuff, but playing live, you know, move around, jump around a lot, and you put little tiny scratches on it from probably the button on the pants. I have 10s on it. Stays in tune. It has the locking tuners. It was my first experience with these. It was 2001, so I was used to that Ibanez that I had with the Floyd Rose locking tremolo system. So this was the first time I've ever seen the locking tuning pegs like that. Solid body electric guitar, Mystic Dream finish. The body is made of alder. It's a type of wood. Bird's eye maple neck. You can see the back. It's that special bird's eye wood. It's really cool. It's 25.5-inch scale length. 24 stainless frets. It has DiMarzio humbuckers. Piezo pickup. Custom tremolo. It was, I want to say, around $2,000 when it came out in 2001. The new Majesties are a lot more money now, almost double that now. About $4,000. 7-string, maybe 4 to 5,000. It's been 21 years, so of course the value has gone up quite exponentially. This being the first model, I'm not sure, you know, how many people would be interested in this particular model anymore, because the Majesties have been remade, and he's done such an amazing job. Well, he and Music Man have done such an amazing job designing it and fixing it and making it, you know, the ultimate like playing guitar. And honestly, I know it's an opinionated thing to say, but in my opinion, it just feels amazing to play. So this one, for the time, is quite amazing. It's still quite amazing. Even though it's a 7-string, the neck, when you play it, feels like a 6-string. It just feels just a tad bit bigger than a 6-string. So you really don't have that crazy feeling like you're really, you know, reaching for the 7th string and like your hands just kind of engulfed over a large neck. This doesn't really feel like that. The neck is thin. Neck is pretty thin. And it plays great, as you're going to hear in a minute. So this is the John Petrucci 7-string Majesty from 2001. My first 7-string, my only 7-string, and I still love this thing and play it a lot. So, all right, hope you enjoyed that part. We're going to take it for a test drive. All right, so that's a riff that I wrote for a song called September Sun. It's under the band name Hereafter, which is one of my projects, and you can check it out if you'd like. The album that song is on will be out on October 21st. It's called The Beginning of the End. I wrote that album a long time ago, but I've recently re-recorded it and, cleaned it up, gave it some nice guitar tones, and it's, gave it the release that it deserves. That little riff is from a song called The War Inside, which is on the album Behind These Walls, which is on Apple Music and Spotify and YouTube and all that good stuff. So if you want to check it out, you can check it out. It's an instrumental, and it's part of a concept album that I wrote back in 2002. And it has this story about a guy, and I'm not going to get to the whole thing. I've gotten into it before, so if you want to check it out, by all means, check it out. So, all right. So you can hear the 7-string has a very nice sound. So there you have the bridge pickup. So we'll go to the neck pickup, which is how I started that riff. This only has a 3-channel selector, so you have the neck. In the middle, obviously, you get the two, the end of the neck and the end of the bridge together. Gives it that strat sound a little bit, and then of course your bridge pickup. Okay, so you get the idea of the rock sounds. So let's check out some of the piezo sounds, since I have a piezo in here. Very cool to check out, so let's check that out. Just flip the switch, and you can hear it already. There's only one volume knob for a piezo, it's right here. If you want to adjust the EQ, remember on these types of guitars, it's on the back. There's a, right there. It'll take a little tiny screwdriver and you can adjust it. I never have because I don't really feel like I need to, so. Little change of seasons. Gotta represent the 7-string with acoustic, because there's not a whole lot of songs that I know of that use 7-string acoustic. So it's kind of cool when you get to hear that low sound. So I mean, sounds like you took an acoustic and plugged it in, because like a lot of acoustics have the pickup built in. It's basically what it sounds like. It sounds like an acoustic pickup. So it's really cool to have on a 7-string, especially because, like I said, they do make 7-string acoustics, but you don't see them that often. At least I don't, in at least popular music. So I'm sure there are artists that use it and it sounds awesome. But again, like I don't hear it that often. So when I heard Change the Seasons the first time, it was just so cool. And the piezo just makes it sound that much better. And of course you can mix the piezo with the regular pickups by going to the middle. There's of course 3 channels here on the piezo. So if I go to the middle, get the combination of the acoustic plus the electric, which is really cool. And then of course just electric. And again, I'm running this through the Archetype Petrucci, and I have one of the acoustic sounds. This one's called Hello Victoria, because if you're familiar with Scenes from a Memory, so the first song on Scenes from a Memory starts off with the acoustic. So it does have that nice sound. It sounds like it. If you've seen the Scenes from Memory DVD, because that's what it was when it came out, he uses his Music Man. I think that was his first live video with it anyway. Because in the studio, I know he used the Ibanez, and the acoustic was probably either an Ibanez acoustic or he has a Taylor that he uses. So. But it has a really nice sound for... Piezo is always fun to play. And like I said, especially with the 7-string. Now that I have the 6-string Majesty, it's easier to play songs that that are 6-string acoustic songs. Because with the 7-string, you're always neglecting that bottom string with most acoustic songs. So to play a full acoustic song on piezo with the 7-string, it's kind of awkward because most songs, like I said, don't use the 7-string. So when you do have it, it's awesome to have the option. So anyway, so that is my just quick little demo of my Music Man 7-string. You can hear pretty much all the pickups and all the sounds. And like I said, from 2001, this guitar was fantastic when it came out. And I still love this guitar to this day, and I still think it plays amazing and it still sounds amazing. So if you ever come across one and you're interested in picking one up, I'd highly recommend it. Again, it's older. The newer Majesties, of course, have been upgraded, as far as they possibly, in my mind, as far as they possibly can, but who knows, they may surprise us in a year or two with some new design that's just amazing. So, but for the time, for 2001, this was an amazing guitar. So. Still one of my favorites to this day. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys soon.